Mr. Deck lowered his gun. "You little yellow bastard," he said, "you'd better run."
Okay. Alright, guess we're running. Don't know what to expect here. Okay, well that's, first of all, death. Got it. Up and over. Down, like this. Okay, that's a little cheap, but whatever. Okay, careful. Fire on the edge of that. Got it. And jump. Okay, through the door. That's good. That's a start. Okay, what are we doing here? I think we can jump like that. Cool. Fair enough. Over like this. We'll just wait until this thing passes. Through. Okay. Oh, another one of these, huh? Oh, no. Okay. I'm just going to spam the button. We're going to spam as much as possible. There we go. We're going to get there. It's all right. We do need to get to air. Okay. That's crazy. And up we go. Ouch. Just one step at a time. Just gotta be patient. Patience is not my middle name at all. At the moment, it's fear. Okay. Okay, wait. Give it a second. Okay. Okay, careful. Nope. Okay, it starts me here. Thank goodness. Don't care. Let's speed run this. I got iframes for days. I'm full of confidence. Baseless confidence. Oh, that's fire. Okay. All right. I am so happy for this checkpoint. You have no idea. They might have had to fix that. That might have been something they had to change because it was literally too difficult. Again, I will take any and all advantages I can possibly have. I do not care. I do not have that much pride in myself. Okay, careful. And now is when we go. It's all right. We got this. We alternate. Swap over. Through. Oh, no. Not another one of these. It's another one of these robots. I wonder if it's going to be more difficult this time. Okay, 2 hits per. Oh, interesting. Are we trying to collapse the roof? What are we trying to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. Oh, I think we are trying to... Oh, the oil. I think we are trying to just survive while he breaks this apart, I guess. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. Okay, oh, I see. We gotta get him to crush this one. So let's start over here. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. Okay. Okay, I need to actually count punches here. 1. Oh, no, I can't count punches if I die. 2, 3, 4, and then hit. So 4 punches? Is that the magic number? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. Nope. I gotta make it down there with 2 lives at least. Nope, it's wrong. Dang, you gotta... Man, this is gonna be really tough. Okay, I'm gonna start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hit that for me, please. Thank you. Wait a second, is that death down below, or can I actually go down there? Okay, I can. Oh. What's my goal? Okay, breakthrough. Aha. What am I doing? Oh, he's just gonna keep on trying to kill me, huh? Okay. It better restart me down here, because if I die from this point on, that's no good. What in the world is my objective? Getting through this map? This level? Come on, hit over here. No, not me. Doggone it. I think I am just trying to jump over this direction for some reason. Again, I don't know why. Okay, all right. Well, now the game's just giving me mercy, which leads me to believe I'm getting close. Okay, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to get to the other robot? I need to get in the bigger robot. Get me in there. Yeah. It just got way louder. Okay. X and A. Operating. X, A, and then push over, I guess? Oh, that's to block. To dodge, you go backwards. All right, here we go. We'll see how we do. I'm gonna punch the daylights out of him. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, this is fun. And have ourselves a little boxing match, huh? I'm just gonna spam. I'm gonna spam the punches. That's what I'm gonna do. Up, uppercut, down, down, down. Okay, back up. There we go. Going for kidney punches. There we go. Knock him over. Knock him out. Oh, he's got more health. Dang it. Special. Use the special. I don't know what that was. This is absurd. I love it, though. Oh. Oh, dang it. I don't know how he landed that. Like, I don't know how to do that myself. Okay, but we're technically ahead of him. So if we're just careful. Hit him with it. Oh, he blocked it. Okay. Rule of threes would indicate I just gotta punch him out one more time. Hit him up, down, all around. Knock him out. Knock him out. He's right on the edge of the pit. Come on, hit him low. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, come on, game. Is that on purpose? Boom. Knock him out. Oh, I have to hit him into the fire because it moves you back. That's what it is. Because the game's definitely giving me... Here we go, right at the edge. Come on, knock him in. Come on. It's literally like indefensible. When he's on the edge like that, you can't hit him at all. There we go, finally. Knock him in there. Yeah. Street Fighter. But of course, I don't know if Horace is gonna actually kill him. He'll probably save him. Oh. Yeah, we'll grab him. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. I guess we killed him. Trial by... Don't save the man in black. Did we have a choice? Well, I guess we chose an ending. I don't know how we could have. I was trying to. Oh well.
Somehow the man in grey had snuck up behind Mrs. Silton. I tried to shout down, but no one could hear me.
Come on, dog, do something. Get him. I'm sorry.
Boy, shouted a familiar voice. Step away from my wife. The man in grey bragged with every blow. Who he'd hurt, who he'd tortured, how he'd made the world a better place. As he raised the gun to Mr. Silton's head, he said, "You're out of your depth. I'm a professional. I used to kill for the CIA." Mr. Silton just smiled and said, "Yeah, and I'm a proper c."
You shove a lit cigarette in his eye? Oh. Get him again. Yeah, you're done. This game is so unpredictably violent. It goes from so lighthearted to this. It just fades. I'm sorry. It's just so extra.
The great and good now stuck on the moon, and the man in black taken care of. It was reasonably easy to convince his troops to surrender. Signals came through from all over the planet, and soon the people began rebuilding civilization. And again, I was heralded as a hero. Soon the representatives from around the world held their first united meeting, and I was invited to give a speech.
Oh, that's sweet. Stage fright.
The old lady gently examined me, while Sim attached a cable from the diagnostic machine. "I've got some bad news," said the old lady as she took my hand. "The virus is rampant in your system. It's not as bad as it was with Betty Fluffers and Fort, but it's still destroying your circuitry." "I'm thinking," said Sim, "it must have something to do with consciousness. Yours seems more equipped to fight." "We'll still need to do something," said the old lady with a serious look. "If we replace all of the affected parts, we..." "Come on, mate," said Mr. Silton, "you know they can help." But I explained that it was too painful, and hurt so much. Just having my diagnostic panel open was excruciating. "So you mean you can feel things? But you're not supposed to be able to." "The virus hasn't completely taken over," Sim explained. "But I don't know how long you've got, maybe months, maybe years. When you, well, if it all gets a bit too much," said the old lady, "come back here and we'll look after you." You should try to get everything done that you want to before then, though, says
What?
him. You know, maybe complete your quest, get your million things, play some games. I mean just do all the things, bucket list mate. Interrupted Mr. Silton, go paint the town red. Remember, said Alice, should you need us. Yes, should you need us, said Mr. Logan. We'll be right here, said the old lady, waiting for you.
Carpe diem, Quintus Horatius Flaccus. That'll do. Dang, so they just gave this robot a terminal illness? Is that what they did? Okay, I gotta be honest. I am so far from getting a million things, right? I don't think I'm gonna be able to continue, because, like, yeah, we're only, like, halfway there. I don't even know how we would manage to do that. I don't know. I think I think I might end the series. I think I'm gonna do it, because at this point I feel like the emotional whatever would just be lost, because we played through the main story. I'm gonna go for it. I think this makes sense.
Months I started to get slower and slower. I needed a cane to help me walk, and my circuits felt so cold that the old lady suggested I wore the old man's lovely thick jacket. Life was simple, one day into the next, just helping out wherever I could. Then one morning things got really exciting. Mrs. Silton was going to have the baby. Eventually, after much screaming and cursing, mostly from Mr. Silton, the baby was born. He was this lovely little squishy pink thing, but for some reason he wouldn't stop crying. Alice suggested getting him a teddy bear, but there was no way Heather was giving hers away. That's when I remembered something. That's perfect, said the old lady. Thank you.
Yep. I was not expecting this ending. There better be an all robots go to heaven sequence or something, because goodness. Did we legit go to heaven? I'll accept this ending. This is wild. Oh, don't judge me like that. I did my best. What a wild ending to this game. Wow. Okay, I'll let the credits roll, and then once we're back to the main menu, I will end with my thoughts on this game. Okay, so the credits just finished, and so I have a couple things to say about this, right? So let's talk about the things that weren't my favorite, okay? Let's get those out of the way first, because I have a lot of positive things to say. First of all, the presentation of the game is really good. The cutscenes I really like. The dialogue, having a dialogue-heavy pixelated game doesn't bother me at all. I like story, so like I'm all there for that. The voice acting for Horace got to be a little bit boring, and I don't know how you thread that needle. I guess you could have had other voice actors. You could have had it all just be text-based. If it was all text-based, then I think there would be too much, like, too many scenes. So I feel like, given what they had to work with, or the options presented, if they wanted it the way they ended up having it, this was the best way they could do it, right? Is to have it narrated by a robot to do that. So that's all fine. The puzzles themselves range everywhere from fun to extremely infuriating. But I've mentioned this in previous episodes. A big positive is the fact that if you aren't a fan of a certain room or puzzle, if you just hold on a little while longer, if you get to the next room, there'll be something new. But getting through some of these rooms, I gotta tell you, the amount of editing that I had to do to shave down like getting through the rooms. So maybe I guess what I'm getting at is maybe this game plays better for personal playing versus doing a playthrough of it, because of the level of difficulty that comes with some of the levels. Some of the levels are extremely difficult. So maybe if there was maybe if I felt like the rooms actually ramped up in difficulty. I don't feel like there really was. It was kind of like a smattering. It was random. You'd get some rooms that were easy and some that were legitimately infuriating. Collecting a million things, I don't know how difficult that would actually be to scour the game, to go back all the way through all the previous rooms you've been through to collect all the scrap. That seems insane to me, but I'm sure people have done it. The story overall, I'm conflicted about this because I like the story itself, right? Like I said, I do like story. However, sometimes the jump between lighthearted and horrific, sometimes there's not an easy bridge between those two. Sometimes it's very abrupt. So I do feel like tonally there are some problems where I don't know if I'm playing like a cozy game that's supposed to make me feel warm and fuzzy, or satire, or just like violent horror type themes that are in it. Because obviously in a story you got to have a couple things that shake things up, but overall just you get tonal whiplash at times where it's like you're feeling really good and then something horrific happens 30 seconds later. So that just might be pacing, just where stuff lands in the story. The controls I thought for the most part were fine. The thing that I just had the most problem with in the game probably came down to, for a lot of the rooms, it felt like you needed that extra life in order to get through the room, like in a reasonable amount of time. So a lot of times it just felt like I would die a certain number of times, get the extra life, and then I'd make it through, because I was just going to get hit once and then make it all the way through the rest of it. So some of the puzzles, I felt like I almost was cheating. So I didn't have a real sense of pride or accomplishment for some of them. For a lot of them I did, though, so that wasn't all the time. Overall, this was a really phenomenal game. And yeah, overall, I think this was a lot of fun. It was a nice switch up from Mass Effect, for sure. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next game, but I am not going to tell you what it is yet. But I'm excited to start recording it. I think I've started to get my setup somewhat back to the way I want it now that things got moved around. I'm still messing with microphone settings, still working on lighting, still trying to perfect some of the stuff that I'm doing. But for the most part, I'm excited for the next game. But Horace was great. You could tell that it was made with a lot of love, and it is made by people who love other video games and movies. Like, people who like other media made this, and that really shines through. And it really does have, the core of it is very sweet, and it has definite heart. And even in that ending, the ending, I think, shows the heart of it, which is the connection between Horace and the people that he lived his life with, and just like, what happens if a robot has a terminal illness and has to deal with the idea of mortality, but not ending it in a really cynical way like you could have, not just ending it with the lights going out in his eyes and that's the end, but actually showing a nice ending. You know what I mean? So I really appreciated that. You know, not every story has to have a happy ending, but once you've played through something like this, you want what's best for the character. You want something positive, you want something happy for them, and I feel like the ending was deserved. I really liked it. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.